Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the film Gemini, which this film deals with the obsession with celebrity and celebrity lives, and deals with a young woman who's the assistant to this celebrity, and she shows up dead. And they suspect this young woman who's her assistant of potentially doing it and trying to get down to the bottom of everything that's going on. And it was interesting. This is from Neon Productions, and this started with a neon short that had to deal with two young women taking selfies with Kirsten Dunst, putting on Instagram, but not really wanting to actually converse with her, and the strange obsession and relationship that a lot of people have with celebrities. And it's all through social media, and this film deals with a lot of those themes. And I would have to say this is definitely what I consider a modern film, as in it's dealing with a lot of things that are very modern in today's society. And with this upcoming generation, with celebrities, social media, the language that this film is put through in terms of its filter, how it's written, is very modern. This is made by somebody who is part of this generation and sees how social media is shaping a lot of things and our society's obsession with this idea of celebrity and following celebrities and stuff like that. Even with dealing with characters who are obsessed with the celebrity, try to look like her, and how that all fits into this greater story. And I thought this was a well done film. There are some things that are decent drawbacks for me, but this is definitely falling towards where a film like Thoroughbreds fell, where it's like it was really ambitious. I really appreciated it. It could have used a little bit more work, but I do appreciate where this writer director Aaron Katz is coming from with this production. The pacing of this film is where it hurts a lot. It does get really slow. It is very stylized, and I'll talk about that in a little bit, but there's moments where it really tries to transfix on that, and this film's just barely an hour and a half, but there are a lot of sequences that are really drawn out for a stylistic approach, and it hurts the pacing of the film. It gets a little slow, and it gets a little bogged down towards the middle parts of this film and where it's trying to go. But the thing is, this film is very intriguing, and it's shocking, and you can feel the connections with these characters going on, and how fake relationships can be, or how intense these friendships can be, and all these different relationships. And this film deals with a lot of different kinds of themes and thoughts, and that's really integrated well by the writing by Katz, where it's dealing with these ideas of celebrity and what celebrities will go to try to get away from that, or what fans will do to get involved in that and become really connected. And this really cutthroat dog-eat-dog world of Hollywood and celebrities dealing with each other and trying to deal with this film industry, which is very interesting take for this film, to take a look at those kinds of interactions. The characters, there's some characters that are very interesting and have a lot of depth, including our main protagonist, played by Lola Kirk. But there's some characters that feel very stereotypical, and where I feel like there is some weakness in the writing is some of the characters feels very stereotyped, and some of their dialogue is very on the nose or stereotyped and not feeling very natural. It feels like when Aaron Sorkin's not working at his best is when it feels really artificial and like, who the hell would say that? There's some moments like that in this film, but overall it's a very intriguing and engrossing story. I have to say the cinematography by Andrew Reed is fantastic. The colors are amazing, and from Neon Productions, this is a beautifully gorgeous film. There's so many long takes, so many great uses of framing, of seeing how the characters line up, and like I say, when I really, really appreciate great cinematography is how many of those shots you could take, cut them out, and put them up on a wall because they are a piece of art on their own. And I have to say about the production design, who I saw this with my mom, and this was one of the things that she really picked up on, was how cool all the different kinds of apartments or living spaces and places that they go, how unique and interesting they each look, and how great they look. And they did a really good job of picking out locations for this film. In terms of the music done by Keegan DeWitt, It's very eerie and ominous, and it really fits this modern feel and what this film's trying to focus on. And you could definitely feel like this fits in with a modern context of younger aesthetic and culture of what's coming up in people in their 20s, their early 30s, and it's very electronic, it's synthesizing. It feels very strong and really captures the atmosphere of what this film was trying to portray. Now, Lola Kirk does a great job in this leading role. I think she's very interesting. She fits the role really well. And they give her a very interesting look to her to make her kind of stick out from, like, she's the cool celebrity, she's the assistant, and but best friends with this celebrity, and you really get the sense with how they dress her that not in like she's not the celebrity, and she sticks out as somebody that's just next to her and helps her out and stuff like that. And I think she does a really good job of capturing the scenes that she's in and really fleshing out what this character is trying to do. Zoe Kravitz does a really good job with her performance and encapsulating this young woman who's a celebrity, and you definitely get this weird, quirky nature of her personality that is really well picked up in this case, dealing with somebody who is a celebrity. And John Cho, I think, does a nice job in this film as a detective trying to figure out things. He's not super great, he doesn't get a whole lot to do, but it was good enough for me to not think, oh my god, it's MILF Guy #2 from American Pie, or Harold from Harold and Kumar. I think he did a really nice job in this film. Overall, I think this has some flaws, it's imperfect, but I think this is a really nice direction for Aaron Katz to be going. I look forward to seeing more things that he does, and he's really helping create a cool modern film, just like Ingrid Goes West that came out this last summer that really captures this time and represents this time period with millennials. And honestly, I really did enjoy this film, and I'm going to give Gemini a B+.